I just saw the movie Stubby, an American Dog. I think that's what it's called. Stubby, anyways. Now, I didn't know it was based on a real story, but at the end there was like a something. It didn't say real story, but it seemed to allude that it was based on something in actuality. It's about a dog in World War II, an American soldier who takes the dog with him from America. Actually, in the movie, the dog sneaks on board, follows his beloved master, who's a soldier, and to fight in France. And the dog has becomes a hero. Now I do movie reviews for Christians. This one's a pretty simple story, but touching. And if it's based on some true events, then it's even more um, profound. I had a great dog myself for many years. Her name was Lola, golden retriever, 14 years. Dogs are so great, and I really believe that they, in many cases, are sent by God. Maybe even they are angels in the shape of a dog. Because I know Lola really did a lot for me in my life, and don't know what I would have done without her. So I'm really thankful for my dog and all dogs in general. I mean, there are some bad dogs, that, but it's usually you can usually look at the owners if the dog is going to be good or bad, and how they train the dog. Some people train their dogs to be mean, or to try to act mean, so that they scare people. Maybe they need that. They feel they need the protection. But well, I mean, if they bite people without um, provocation, that's a bad dog. But you don't hear that too much. You do hear it about pit bulls, and I got to admit, I have a thing against pit bulls. I mean, I just don't like pit bulls. I don't know why. They're mean looking. A lot of owners train them to be mean. I know I'll get a lot of objections to that, but that's just my thought about it. Um, I don't. Maybe they're not mean. Just, um, but they're trained. If they're trained to be mean, I guess you can train almost any dog to be mean. Although I don't know. I mean, it's hard to do that with a golden retriever. Hard to do that with some different types of dogs that are just have a natural friendly disposition. So I just got to. This was a good movie, and I think it's good for kids to grow up having a dog as a companion, and you can just remember. And I think as Christians, we're really called to be, treat animals with kindness. We're to be stewards, and especially to fight against things like poaching elephants and rhinos and other endangered animals. We need to protect them. Now, I say that as a Christian that we need to be stewards, but I don't. But there's a difference between that and being far left liberal who becomes kind of irrationally irrational, wacko. I mean, I met a guy. He thought that animals had just as much rights, or should have just as much rights as humans. I thought that was illogical. We're called to have dominion over creation, God's creation. And dominion doesn't mean domination. It just means to have care. And so I'll leave it at that. Good movie, good for kids too. I have some good reminders of the wars and the valiant, brave efforts of our American soldiers and other soldiers from our allies. We're to be we should never forget. God bless America.